in the chat has seen Cleopatra? Any of the episodes, guys? I've seen 2.5.
Oh wow! Is there prizes?
Man, it's pretty hideous, man. It's pretty hideous.
But then they say it's supposed to be like a documentary, but it's based on a documentary or something. But come on, it's
not gonna watch that, Kaka.
Yeah.
Nobody. I'm still in the first episode. Nope.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you knew this, but there was a 1999 miniseries starring a Latina as Cleopatra, Leanor Varela, who was in Blade 2 back in the day, and she's a pretty remarkably looking Cleopatra.
Their love would change the course of history.
Egypt and Rome, greatest empire the world has ever known.
I'm Mark Antony, the Imperator's Master of the Horse.
We fight to win!
Stand with us against him.
I shall not allow my people to see their queen in defeat.
I will avenge Rome!
The reason why I pointed out is I think in a visual sense,
right?
The true ruler of Egypt.
I mean, that's Cleopatra.
Right.
That's Cleopatra.
Yeah.
And it's a 6.4 out of 10 on IMDb. Not bad. They say that their chemistry of her and Billy Zane was pretty good. I don't remember seeing this film.
I don't think I saw it either.
I mean,
but Billy Zane kind of hams it up, So yeah, there you go.
The new doc, right? It's modern acting, it's modern language, it's modern attitude. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And so there's other iterations, but I was just, there's so much. And now Jada Pinkett is calling white supremacy and racism. Like, that's why no one likes the show. No, it's a terrible show.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. You have something right there that, it looks more authentic. You have more of the feel of it. You saw a statue, you see this, similar.
Yeah. Well, like I said in my video that I did with comics, they went out of their way, first scene, first episode, to say that Cleopatra was a black woman. And it's like, no. She's an African queen, but she's, it's just so entirely inaccurate. It's just not right, man. So,
yeah, but some in the comments. So everybody, I mean, you guys should definitely check out that video from Mondays if you haven't watched it yet. It was really insightful, and the chat was on fire about it.
The new docuseries just way romanticized that she cared about her people. I mean, these were ruthless gangsters, that family. They were also inbred. They were like they were nasty. They didn't give all they cared about was power. That's all they cared about. And there's nothing wrong with that. Cleopatra was a very highly educated queen, very smart, very calculating, and she had to be. I would have preferred her with a snake like this right here, but that's just me.
Yeah, but look at right now, the eyes that she's looking at her, she can tell she's intense. The actress that, no offense to the actress, I'm sure she's a fine actress, but the direction that they gave her is basically because she looks homely and sad to be there.
Right.
Just from the pictures alone, you're kind of like, what is, they handed her a raw deal.
What really Cleopatra would have looked like is not a great looking person in today's standards. Back then, though, it was. Yeah. It was. So there's a difference in beauty. I mean, for our eyes, I picked Leanor here over the actress Adele James, but that's just me. But that's what I did here as well. That's what.
Plus, it's a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Um,
you have to give something to the audience to relate.
a million times yes to
Right.
Miss Varela's Cleopatra from 1999.
Yeah, and especially how they're selling it, because you're saying, okay, she's kind of like a emperor. She's basically the seductress that was able to rule and stuff like that. But if we don't see the seductress part, if we don't see her eyes be so intense, you're like, yeah, she could like beat you at 3D chess. Then we're not gonna believe it. And then you on top of that you put this whole like if you don't do this, then you're X. How's that going to work?
Cleopatra used every means she could to not only gain power, but not to be killed.
Right.
Not to be killed, And in this docu, they really kind of like suppress that a lot. And it was like, oh, it was all, you know, men bad, and she was badass leader. I think there was even a high five in season 1 where she's like training in episode 1. She's training, and I'm not talking about this one. I'm talking about the current one.
Oh
She
yeah,
like high fives the
one.
guy, the soldier. I'm like, what am I watching, man?
Yeah.
It was So there you have it, the Latina Cleopatra. Just saying. You guys be the judge.